Alright, here I am in Corsair Stronghold. Somehow I became the leader of this raid. I have no idea how, never led a raid. And it's one of the things I really don't like about PvP in Tera is that they really don't give you any sort of information of menu. So I had no idea any raid responsibilities. I've never led a raid even in PvE, so I had no idea about that. They don't tell you, and I know like the raid leader, at least in Corsair Stronghold, gets some sort of skills. You can do like an area sweep, you can mark stuff. Had no idea how any of that was done, and I was really trying at this point of the game trying to get this raid leader off to one of the guys that was asking for it, and I had no idea how to do that. So yeah, it really didn't give any information as to what responsibilities and what tools are available to the Corsair Stronghold raid leader. So I was completely just like, you know what, I'll just lead this raid. So before I was like, all right, let's go south gate. So I said 15-5 south. So that means 15 people on the gate and 5 people trying to ninja via the ship. Hopefully that worked out well. So we quickly captured that southern pyre, and I just wanted to burn down this door. So one thing I see a lot of raid leaders do is they're like, oh, let's start a ninja, let's start to do this. Honestly, from all the experience I've played so far, the one that works the best is just burning down the door and then burning down the inner door and just attacking. I've really never, I mean, unless you go up against a really stupid team that doesn't watch your ladder, doesn't watch anything. Otherwise, if you're fighting two competent teams going up against each other, it's all about the door, getting that door down, rushing in. Because the thing with the ladder is when you climb the ladder, the last 10% of the ladder, you're completely vulnerable. You can't do anything. You move like a snail, and by the time you actually reach up top, if they're confident attackers, they're gonna just burn you down because you're just sitting duck when you're climbing that ladder. And again, I'm trying to give this raid leader off to this guy. Did not want to lead this raid, but I was like, all right, you know what? I can try and figure this out, or just stick through it and lead this raid. So I decided to lead it. And yeah, so we're gonna burn this door down, and we actually burn it down quite fast. And you can see how fast we can burn it down in. We burn it down in about a 2-minute mark, and then I direct them to rush mid. And there's another thing that I see a lot of raid leaders that that have led raids that I've been in. They're always like, okay, let's go to inner, or let's try to go for the ladders. Honestly, I think it's a really stupid idea to go to ladders without capping the mid pyre, because what happens is if you try to go for the ladders or inner and you die, your run is so far from that either the northern or the southern pyre. And the other thing is you give the defenders a chance to attack your flank, because anytime the defender dies, they're gonna spawn in this mid and kind of jump right down and attack you. In this match, and something that you kind of learn as you play, for attackers, it's about the objectives. You don't want to PvP at all. You want to keep PvP to a very minimum. The only time you want to PvP is if the defender is blocking your objective. That's the only possible time. Other than that, it's all about just straight going for the doors and kind of going for the crystal. The defenders, on the other hand, it's all about PvP. You want to force PvP as much as you can. So for that reason, I find it really hard that raid leaders are like, oh, let's go for the ladders, because again, when you're in the ladder, if it's being defended at all, you are a sitting duck. So right here, I was attacking this guy, and I got a nice kill right there. It was completely random. But yeah, so we're gonna try and burn down this door, and this door goes down quite fast. I think again within the 2-minute mark. So we got 3 cannons shooting. Actually, no, 4 cannons. We have all 4 cannons up top, as well as so all 4 cannons. The movable tanks as well as the stationary cannons. So one of the guys seemed to be missing completely. Another thing I've seen, especially coming from the defender side or the attacking side, is a lot of people when their defenders come PvP out here, they'll fight them, and you'll see. I think throughout this video, you'll see when we're attacking, where there's a couple of reds around. If you're in the inner gate and you see reds, don't PvP them unless they're harassing your healers. Even then, do not try to limit their PvP. It's all about this gate. If you go out of your way to attack them, that's you not doing damage to the gate and them taking away taking away the time, because in this match it's all about a time rush. You want to get as there fast as you can. All right, so technically, we destroy the gate and we're rushing inside. And in the next segment I completely mess up because I was trying to take this take that cannon down, and I thought I was somewhat in range, but I was clearly not in range until like this point. Then I started attacking it. So yeah, another thing is you want to make those cannons go down ASAP because they can really ruin your day. I believe they have a high chance of knockdown, so because of that, if you're attacking this crystal and that cannon shooting at you, you're going to be KD'd a lot. Yeah, there's a point I was KD'd again. Alright, so we attack this crystal and that thing goes down super fast. We actually destroy this whole thing, I believe sub 5-minute mark is the thing, yeah. So one thing I always mention in Corsair Stronghold, when you're defending, luckily we have time on our hand. We attack this. We took the attacking side quite fast. So one of the things when you have that fast caps, you want to make sure you don't get ninja. So make sure you protect your ladders. So if you kind of go out there in PvP and you don't have anybody watching the ladders, you can completely get this thing ninja and lose. So even if you don't have time on your hands, ladders are very, very important. I've seen it quite sometimes where I'm on the attacking side and the opposing team didn't leave the ladders up or the ladders defended, and we won it simply because we, without even attacking the outer gate, the inner gate, we all came in and just took that crystal down. So yeah, ladders, very important. And actually one of the ships, I think it's the southern one, that drops you off in the upper deck of your fortress. So that's another thing to watch out for. Make sure you don't get ninja via the airship. If a good leader should call out the airships and ask for them to be shot down. You can shoot them down with your cannons, so make sure to do that. Other than that, defending is quite easy, as I mentioned previously. It's all about forcing PvP. You want to make sure, again, you leave 3 people or so per ladder, and then everybody else just kind of jumps down and PvPs. The end. The cannons should be shooting down on whatever gate is being attacked, and that will provide you some sustained knockdown / damage. I really like it for the knockdowns because the impact factor I think is quite high, because I've gotten knocked down plenty of times with that cannon. So if that thing's firing off a lot, you're gonna put some pressure. So other than that, I think defending is quite simple. Spoiler alert, we win this match.